That's right, guys. You read the title. You clicked on the video. Qinwen Zheng, Queenwin. She said she wanted to bleep fill in the blank her opponents after her coach, Wim Fissette. He would go back with Osaka after she had the baby. She announced her comeback. And he decided to go back to, in my opinion, where the money was, right? But nonetheless, they had a good relationship. He's helped Osaka win, numerous Grand Slams. And that was her coach for a long time. And Queen Win said she just felt she wanted to take that frustration out on her opponents. And this might mean trouble for Coco Gauff. Now, this is a picture of when they face each other at the Orange Bowl in juniors. Coco was a young teenager here. And if you're not familiar, Coco, she's beat a lot of the brand names, the household names on tour. A lot of those players Coco's already beat in the juniors. She's been good her entire life. And I think sometimes people, they want this imaginary story that a lot of the athletes and stars we see on TV just came out of nowhere. No, even Emma Raducanu, these players have been dedicated to this sport their entire life. And really quick, LeBron James. So a couple of years ago, there was this rumor going around that he's a robot or, he's on steroids. And it was good to see one of his childhood friends, former NBA player that played against him. He said, listen, guys, all these stories that go on, the media nowadays is ridiculous. He said, I was playing against LeBron James as a 13, 14-year-old, and he was the best on the court then. He was literally a young man amongst boys. He was that good then. Okay, guys? A lot of people want to just create these fictitious stories that these players just come out of nowhere. No, LeBron's been good his whole life. He's been dominating his whole life. Every time we got on the court, LeBron was the best player. And we look at the greats now. Look at the top 10. All of those ladies, they've been great their entire lives. But nonetheless, guys, their roads, they cross paths at an early age and they meet again. Queen, she would lose the Orange Bowl to Coco in 3 sets. And Diane Perry, another great French player I talk about, she's good on clay. Coco actually gave her 2 bagels en route to this match here against Queen. But listen, and actually, I think that was a championship match. Yeah, she destroyed Diane Perry. But listen, guys, and she's a great player, by the way, right? But Queen, how do I feel about Wim going back with Osaka? Look, players part ways with coaches all the time. A coach should have the same right to exit a contract if he feels there's a better opportunity. If you sign a contract and you break the contract, pay the penalty. But here's the thing about Queen. I feel she's got a chip on her shoulder and she's got an edge. Remember Coco won the U.S. Open and she said the haters motivated her? I know, guys. I've been supporting Coco for a long time. I know the hate she gets because I get it too. So I understand where she's coming from. And it's a superpower to be able to use your, adversity, the things that people try to use against you. It's a superpower to use that as fuel, use it as energy to achieve goals and success, right? Now, in terms of Queen, I feel she's got an edge right now because she said a couple years ago she feels like a failure. Not exactly in those words, but she said, other parties in her class were winning championships and she felt she wasn't doing anything and she questioned if she belonged. She does belong, right? She's a runner-up at the Elite Cup last year to Beatrice Haddad. I've talked about Queen being so good. Her serve is amazing. Her forehand's good. And I feel she's playing with an anger. She's so sweet. And these are the dangerous players you got to watch out for, the Rabakinas of the world. They're so sweet. But when they get on the court, they have this militant style. Iga Swiatek as well. I do feel Coco's got she's got a level she hasn't tapped into yet. And we saw it last year at the French Open when she got in front of the microphone in the post-match interview. And she said, F that. She's got that eye of the tiger. And I feel in terms of Coco's level, in terms of just letting it all out on the court, I think she's at a 7. When she reaches a 10 and she fixes those double faults, that's when she's going to dominate the tour. But Queen's playing with a chip on her shoulder. Excuse me, guys, I'm talking fast. She's playing with a chip on her shoulder where she's overlooked. And I've said it time and time again, I don't like to give out picks early because the algorithm nowadays is not the same algorithm of 3 or 4 years ago when you could produce a pick and it would win. You remember that lady on the plane? It's not real. He's not real. These numbers nowadays, they're not real. All over, look at YouTube. These people doing 1 billion views. You know, it's not real, ladies and gentlemen, which is why you got to appreciate channels like this. I'm an actual person. I give you content all the time. I respond to comments. Show love to the channel and support what we're doing here, guys, okay? This channel is not run by AI. Everything I do, I earn. I have to work hard for. You know, I started this channel. I don't even think I got a like to like my 1,000th video. People joking all the time, making fun of me. Oh, your videos get no likes. Listen, I don't care. I don't do it for likes or money. I do it for the love of the sport. Now, listen, guys, I said numerous times I don't like to give out picks too early because the algorithm now, it's made to literally, I'm not going to go into the algorithm, but nonetheless, guys, I think Qinwen's going to win a set in this match, and I think this match is going to go over 19.5. So I think this is going to be a long match. Coco does not go out without a fight, but I do think Qinwen will win a set in this match. So that's the updated pick. We're going to take Qinwen to win a set. We're going to take Coco to win a set. Those are the two picks there. Enjoy them. And nonetheless, guys, Qinwen, she's playing with a lot of anger right now. Just hearing her say she wanted to bleep her opponents, that's crazy. But this match is going over, ladies and gentlemen. Better take the over. These ladies, they're going to get it on. Tennis in a minute. Get your popcorn. This is it.